A lot of clouds, just no water. So we're gonna go live. And let me go here and go bam and go bam and what the fuck? Um you think? Oh crap, that is the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. I'm lost today. And it's Monday. How's it going? Oh my god, I am so tired. I'm beat. I went to the gym this morning. I didn't want to. Let's see, I had 4.5 hours of sleep. And, yeah. Why? Mm. Oh, lost. Anyway, 4.5 hours of sleep. And I sat here with my head at my desk thinking, I am too tired for this. I didn't want to go to the gym. But then I clicked off my rational mind and let my subconscious take the wheel. And I went on autopilot. Still lifted 36,000 pounds. Got a good workout. Came home. So I'm tired. Not just from the workout. I've also hit, what, 13,400 steps so far. And I'm running on fumes. So, didn't you get enough of me earlier? So no, you're not seeing things. I had to change my shirt because after I did the video today, I was having carrots for snack, and I spilt a bowl all over my shirt, and so I smelled like ranch. So, figured I'm gonna change my shirt. So I did. I like this one too. And this thing here hasn't left me alone all freaking day. Anywho, so today we're going to talk about wrapping July up and starting off with August goals. I've got some big plans in the works. So it's not exactly a one-off like I normally do when I don't have any ideas. We just talk about goals. Fuck it. I actually have bullet points. So, hey, Diana's here. How's it going? So yeah, I actually have things to talk about today, which doesn't happen that often. And yes, I'm having some Fireball. Sans the cat hair. You don't want that. See? Smell it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, anywho, figured we'd give it a few more minutes before we jump into it. I've got some big things planned for August. But, you know, like I've been writing about a lot lately, is that time is linear. So if you don't address the things that made July such a bad month, they're just going to follow you into August. Time doesn't care what the calendar says. So you always have to work on improving, regardless of what it is. So, hey, Neo's here. Cheers to the end of July. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, unless you address the things that made July such a crap month, it's just going to follow you into August. So, it's all about a constant state of improvement. But I love when you talk to your cat. She loves it too. Hey, Katie C's here. Hope you're not driving. But, yeah, July was crap. My birthday week, let's see, that Tuesday, Erebeth wrecked the Kia. And then everything that could possibly go wrong did. Blogs, clients, it all went to shit. For the entire week. Luckily, I got to spend my birthday. I went out to have breakfast with a new friend. That was a lot of fun. Beautiful place. I had no idea Morrison was that pretty. It's a little speck on the map, but beautiful countryside. Mountains. Love it. Eating food with new braces is painful. I bet. I wouldn't know. I've never had to have braces. At one point I had great, pretty straight white teeth, and then I turned 21. Oh, damn it, cat. I'm trying to click on this. How many pictures are you sending? Where did you go? I think I missed it. Went to... It was just... it's called the Cow Eatery in Morrison. Holy shit. Let's see. Seen that one. Raspberry shake and blue cheese salad. And the super belushi burger. Okay, so raspberry shake. That looks good. The blue cheese. See, I like the salads. Is the salads at the burger place? And the super belushi. God, that is that looks rancid. My God. Everything on there but the kitchen sink. It's like you got stalactites growing. I don't know about the hot dog thing though. I'm not a big fan of hot dogs on my burger. The salad looks really good though. Yeah. I'd mow that down. But yeah, the I'm not sure what's dripping off the top of the button. No hot chips for you, KDC, right? I have beautiful teeth. I do have that going for myself, even if I'm overweight. Well, there you go. I had a return when I was a kid, and I didn't need braces. I didn't need braces either. I probably should have had them, though. When I was little, I got stepped on in a bouncy house. And it bent the bottom two teeth here, like, bad. But aside from that, my molars grew in sideways and crushed, or my wisdom teeth grew in sideways and crushed everything. And then everything just fell apart after that. I'm seriously about to lose so much weight because of how painful it is. No, man, get yourself a Ninja and puree a burger. I've got the only blender on the block that can puree a brick. I love my Ninja. So, aside from that, imagine buying food and not being able to eat it. Yeah, that would suck. I would liquefy my shit. Just kind of get yourself a straw and drink down a burger. I mean, it's all going the same at the end. Shouldn't really matter. All the salads I send you are from them. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, when I go down to Utah again, I'm gonna have to go to this place, get a burger and a salad. I would grizz on that. I don't know, because that other one that you sent me too. Oh, it's the same salad. Okay. Yeah. That shake. That raspberry shake looks really good. I don't want to be a fat kid. But yeah, I'm not sure about the burger. I've seen, there was other burgers that you sent that were really good. Like this one here that looks like it has chicken on it. A chicken parmesan burger. That actually looks pretty good. Oh, but then you have those tacos that you sent too. See, I would blow so much money there. Those look really good. No, I do have a El Pollo Loco now. Love El Pollo Loco. Why did your week not go well? It was 2 weeks ago. My daughter wrecked the Kia by smashing into a water truck. So, put an end to that one. My daughter killed the second Kia. Sam killed the first one by running red light and smashing into a brand new truck. I'm the only person in this house who hasn't wrecked a car. I had a removable retainer, so that was never an issue while eating. That's what I'm saying, just stick it in a blender. Drinkable. Max. Liquefying food takes the joy out of eating. Yeah, but not if you're not able to chew it. If you got braces on, it's right ripping into your lip. It's easier to suck it. Anyway, so July went to hell. I was hoping to have my book published by now, but I still haven't got cover art. So I don't know what we're doing. I'm about to do it myself because I have so much time for that. I still have to go through and polish up Kingmaker before we publish it, though. So yeah, I didn't get that done. Didn't make July my epic writing month that I wanted. And then I can't really talk about that, but that was a lot of stress. Hey, Sam's here. I'm not sure about burgers. Why not? But berry smoothies for sure. There you go. Just drink a fuck ton of smoothies for a while. You can consume all the smoothies you want. Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can make a burger smoothie. Just go to like McDonald's, grab a Big Mac, shove it in a Ninja, toss it in about half a cup of milk. That probably wouldn't be too bad. I've seen like, no, that wasn't McDonald's. I swear there's a fast food ice cream that I saw. I can't think of what though. Bacon. I've seen bacon ice cream. At least the cover art for Kingmaker won't be stick figures. Right? I'm hoping. No, worst case scenario, I'll just use the one I have on NaNoWriMo. It's the Dark Forest with Kingmaker at the top of it. I do have a few moofs, flair that I want to add to the cover though, so I have to get that designed anyway, so that'll take me all about an hour. Anywho, so yeah, I ate a bacon ice cream sundae many years ago. At this point it might. Damn it, Max. Okay, she insists on laying on my arm. You know how hard it is when you're trying to type and you have a 15, 16 pound cat laying on your hand? Can't type with that. Now you're going, oh, now she's laying on my wrist. That's great. That's awesome. Anyway, so I'm going to try to make August my epic month of writing, which means I need 95,393 words. That's what I did back in December. Will you stop? And, 95,000 words might sound like a lot, but for me it's not. It's only a matter of 4,100 words a day, Monday through Friday. I can do that before lunch most of the time. Hardest thing is staying motivated and not being distracted by random shit throughout the month. I can't really complain too much though, because a big part of what happened in July was that Erin did smash the car, and I was worried that she was okay. So that's way more important. So now that that's over with, we're gonna try it again. So all I need, 95,393 words. And it all starts with time management, which is hard to do when your life is chaotic as mine. No matter how well I plan out the week, I can spend so much time planning out every block of time throughout the entire month. That's what I did in July. Had the whole month planned out. Day one, everything falls apart. Every time. Hey, Max is here. How's it going? I like the cover from NaNoWriMo, but you were more excited about having new cover art for Kingmaker. Yes, I would go with something new. It is worth the wait. Yeah, I think so. So, I'm sure it will be. I love what I have for Fury. I'm not going to use that exact image because that was pulled off of Pixabay. and I will not use stock photos for cover art ever. But I do love that design, so we're probably going to not necessarily rip it off, but do something similar to it, because I love that for Fury, especially when you read the book. It fits perfect, so I'm hoping we can come up with that. Actually should be fairly easy. In fact, I already have a bunch of ideas for it. But yeah, with Kingmaker, I do like the Dark Forest, mostly because most of the book happens in Forest. So I would definitely want something along that lines. We don't talk about Fight Club. Well, I'm not talking about Fury. I'm just saying, I love the cover. So, but yeah, so if I can, if I can maintain, God, I hate where my computer does that. So it has been days, and my monitors will not go to sleep. But every time I'm on YouTube, they do. I don't get it. I need to shut my computer down. But, yeah, so in order for me to reach any of my goals, I need to, like, focus on the blocks of time I have set up in Asana. I love Asana. It's helped me write a lot of stuff. Asana has been the cornerstone of a lot of my success since 2017. And aside from this last few months, it's ever since I wasn't able to get home for Thanksgiving, I've been cursed. So I need to get home this year. The monitors are pulling late night hours. Right? So that's one of my big goals for August, is to get my next book all polished up, get the cover art, publish the damn thing, get it out there. Because I would love to have it out there before I'm done with the first draft of Fury. So that, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I calculated it all out. If I was to maintain the progress I've been making on Fury, I could have all 4 books done by the end of next year. Maybe. Well, theoretically, it's nice. It's a nice thought. So, we'll have to see. I do have a lot of shit on my plate. Oh, last Friday's WordPress live stream was a bust. I did figure out what was wrong, though. Last Friday I did a live stream for WordPress blogging, and I was trying to install show why I love Affiliate X. It has a lot of cool blocks to it, so you can write just about any kind of article, and it's focused on making affiliate income. Well, layout 3 of the button I was trying to show didn't work. It didn't work on 4 different websites, all with different plugins, so there's no conflict. In fact, I installed it on outofcomputercenter.com, which is my trash website that I purposely try to break to test stuff out before I put them on my primary 4 blogs. And even with just the one plugin, nothing else installed, it still wouldn't work. So I tried contacting the developer, still haven't heard back. Layout 1 and layout 2 work fine though. So I think I'm going to try it again, but this time make the comment that layout 3 is broken for now. But layout 1 and 2 work fine. It's the only part of the plugin that it didn't work. But it's embarrassing, when you're trying to show off how cool a plugin is and it breaks. It's embarrassing. It's heart-wrenching. I hate that shit. That's why I don't do live streams when I do that kind of crap. But, at least people who are watching that day got to see it in real time break on me. So I deleted it immediately afterwards because I was so embarrassed, but it happens. I'm glad I don't do WordPress plugins anymore. Life Demons never work right for me. See, and I don't know, live demos. I said demons, didn't I? It's been one of them days. Live demos, this is the first time that I ever had anything explode on me. Now, I did a live stream of the difference between categories and tags that was doing fairly well for a while. And for the most part, all the plugins I use work great, beautifully. I love Yoast. I've been using Yoast since 2016 when I was writing for TextBroker full time. I'd use my website to write the article and then have Yoast analyze it to make sure that all the good readability scores were green and keywords and all that. And then I turned in, and when I was using Yoast for TextBroker clients, I saw fewer and fewer revision requests. So I just started using that all the time. Well, I don't write for TextBroker as much anymore, but yeah, it's that plugin worked great, beautifully. I don't think I have a single one that has issues. This is the first time I ever came across one that broke on me, and that's just, it sucks your soul right out of your chest. You didn't mean for that to happen? No, I didn't. It's not like I purposely tried to. Well, sometimes I try to break something just so I can let the developers know that it's broke. But yeah, it was bad. So we'll try it again. I don't know if I'll do it this Friday, probably the next Friday after that. I'm hoping that the developer contacts me and we figure out what the problem is with that layout, because I'd rather use layout 3 because it's smaller. It's more compact and it fits better on the page. Layout 1 is a little bit bigger, kind of gaudy, I think. Layout 2 is just massive. I don't like it at all. So I would rather use layout 3 if they can fix it. And if they can, then we'll definitely do it next Friday. Not this Friday coming up, but the Friday after. This time, though, I will have a far better plan of how to explain everything, because as I was going, I realized that I probably confused the shit out of people, whoever was watching. So we'll have it streamlined for the next time. So much for taking notes. Glad I caught it before you deleted it. Next time, I'm going to take all my notes as I watch. Well, don't take notes on that one. That one was bad. We'll do it again. That was a horrible, horrible experience for me. So I'll have it all. Even if they don't fix it, I'll do it. We'll do it, and then I'll explain a little bit better on the different things. Try not to confuse anybody. So, rule of thumb is when you're doing something with WordPress, this is what I tell my writers for my client: is write it where a 7-year-old can understand. If my dad can follow the instructions, it's all good. So that's a good rule of thumb that we'll be taking into the next video. Let's see. Oh, looks like self-publishing is the way to go for both the YouTube channel and the blog. Live by Eli 5. I don't know what that is. But yeah, the self-publishing stuff is taking off on both the YouTube channel and the blog, so it looks like I'll be doing a lot more on that, which is perfect because that's my primary interest at the moment. I will still do blogging stuff because I think I view blogs and self-publishing as related somewhat, because you still need marketing, and having your own blog, having it nice laid out and everything, accompanies your book fairly well, especially if you're trying to build an audience. And I know some publishers who will look for a blog, your personal blog, to help determine whether they want to work with you or not. In fact, I read one of my favorite publishers on Threads today mentioned that. So I still view blogging and self-publishing as not one of the same, but connected. So we will be doing blog stuff still. But I think the big chunk of what I'm going to start doing is going to be more focused towards self-publishing and writing a book. It just takes off. Like, I haven't seen these kind of numbers since TextBroker was hot. That was like 3 years ago. So that's kind of cool to see the channel get some life back. So we'll be doing more stuff like that. I do have plans for Readsy tutorials. I've got one going here that should be published this week. And I'll be buying Scrivener, and we'll be doing some tutorials on Scrivener. I do like both platforms. I still want to set up, I'm still working on a Reedsy versus Scrivener versus Atticus article. I was just going to do Scrivener versus Reedsy, but I thought let's put all three together. And there are parts of all three of them that I really like, so I don't know if I can pinpoint my favorite, to be honest. Eli 5, explain it like I'm 5. Ah, hey, there you go. I've never heard that before. But yeah, let's explain it to where my dad can read it. If my dad can understand it, who is computer illiterate, anybody can do it. Your cat is demanding attention. She always is. She is the neediest. You are the neediest cat. I can't do a single video, live stream, or anything. If she's in the room, she has to be in my lap. Chewing on my fingers, chewing on the microphone. This is her show. I'm just the co-host. Huh. Yes. Yeah. You're a pain in the ass. But yeah, so we'll be doing a lot more of the self-publishing stuff, I think. Let me see where else I'm at here. Okay, hey, I covered that without even looking at it. God, I'm good. I remembered something. Oh, I really do want to start making shorts this week. I know I say that every week. I just don't know what to talk about, you know? I think a big part of why I don't do more shorts is because unless you hit that illustrious 10 million views in 90 days, doing shorts really doesn't do anything for you. Shorts do not count towards your 4,000 hours of watch time. It does not count towards the long form video monetization at all. The only thing that you could possibly get if you don't hit that 10 million views in 90 days is maybe a few subscribers, and cross your fingers that those subscribers will watch your shit, because I have almost 1,800 subscribers and nobody watches my shit. Well, I can't say nobody, but a very small fraction of them. And I feel bad because a lot of people like subscribe because of the text broker content, and they're probably expecting more of that. But I made 45 videos for text broker, and there's really not much more to cover. And I haven't used text broker in like 2-3 years now. I outgrew it. I love text broker. It gave me my start. If it wasn't for text broker, I wouldn't be doing what I do today. But I'm done with it. I've outgrown content mills. I now have retainer clients, and I do more blogs and books now. I feel bad because those people probably subscribe to watch more content mill stuff, and I just don't do it. So I feel bad, but there's a lot more ways to make money online than just content mills. So I would like to do more. I definitely want to do more with hub pages, vocal, and medium, but that comes down to time. And right now I want to finish my series of books. I have a book on Inkitt that I want to finish so I can do a review on Inkitt. I've got 7 that's on Wattpad. There's a lot of things I want to do, and it's hard because I want to do them all now, and I just don't have time. There's not enough time in the day. I can't bend the laws of physics, no matter how hard I try. But so yeah. Anyway, my point is, that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I don't do more shorts, is because I feel like it's a waste of time. I don't know a single writer channel that has hit 10 million views in 90 days. So, unless, I'm not some hot chick. If you're not a hot 20-something, you're not going to make that many views. I'm a 47-year-old male that's aging poorly. So I'm not on everybody's bucket list, but yeah, I would still like to try it. Mostly I want to try it to see if it does impact subscriber count. It's more of an experiment for the new blog, Tube Arcanum. If how many subscribers can you get if you consistently post shorts? Problem is I have no idea what to talk about. I mean, I don't have fancy cars or mansions or a beach body. So, I don't know. Have you tried editing your regular films into shorts? Yes, I did that with. I tried to do that with one, and I thought it was funny, but it got shit for views. I spent an hour and a half trying to figure that out, trying to do it from my mobile phone. I hate mobile technology, so trying to do it from the phone was a pain in the ass. They could have made it so much easier. So I don't know. There's a plugin I can get for OBS that will let me record video that I have in OBS, but it'll do the screen size shape for shorts. So I might give that a shot. And I also forget some things that are in my videos. So like I want to go back and clip some things, but by the time I remember, it's already like 10:30 at night. I'm ready to go to bed. So, excuse me. But I have thought, yeah, I have thought about doing, taking clips out of my videos. Uh, like, Embrace the Suckage was probably one of the better ones, and it only got like 25 views. And only like 10% of people watched to that point. So, I don't know, it's... From a writer's perspective, shorts is almost a waste of time. Unless you're funny or doing some weird TikTok dance trend or some, like, oh, freaking, like the stupid ass prank channels are doing so well now. It just, I don't know. I'm still gonna try, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. At any rate, it'll be interesting to see the numbers. So, I'll say it again, hot tub. And I'll say it again, no. That is not going to happen anytime in the near future. I don't know. I do, I do plan on doing a calendar for Christmas, but it's more of a charity thing. Because I am like on my weight loss journey. I lost 6 pounds last week, and I've been getting to the gym regularly. The idea is to see if I can magic Mike myself before Halloween. Don't know if it'll happen, but we're going to try it. Definitely by Christmas. And I've also got a photographer that's game for doing it, so a calendar photo shoot. So we're thinking about doing like a fireman type calendar for writing, and it's going to be for charity. So that'll be probably the only time you'll ever see me topless in a hot tub. It's just one picture. But I'm not going to do a hot tub live stream. This isn't Twitch. I'm not Amaranth. Where the hell am I? I've lost my place on my points. I guess I shouldn't speak so badly about shorts. I've only had, I think I have like a handful of shorts. Most were dumb. So, maybe if I actually put in the effort, it might make a difference. But, I don't know. Then I gotta think of something to talk about in less than 60 seconds. And then I gotta figure out and spend an hour trying to figure out how to do it on my phone. In an hour, I could write a 1,200 word blog post. So, I gotta weigh my options. And shorts is like down there at the bottom of the list, especially since it does not count towards my overall watch time on the channel. So I will take a photo. I bet you will. Everybody's trying to take a picture of me in a freaking hot tub. I want to get a hot tub though. I wouldn't mind having one for winter. I'm gonna get my credit cards paid off. It's easy. I will teach you. Hey, easy. It's complicated. Oh my god! So I had to like zoom in to find the exact spot that I want to start. The stupid thing about YouTube Shorts is when you're using the YouTube app, it'll cut off like the last 0.2 seconds of whatever it is. So you have to move it just enough over to the right to where it doesn't cut off your fucking sentence. I don't get why big companies like that put out shit product. Why don't you fix the stuff that's wrong before you introduce something new? Good. We want to rant about YouTube. This is why YouTube hates me. Shorts have an interesting position in the algorithm. Um, well, the thing is that what started this whole thing to begin with was that I noticed that only channels that I actually watched a video fully on YouTube, not even fully, there's been times where I just watched a video for 10 seconds, realized it was dumb, scrolled past. Um, those videos started popping up in my home feed. Even though I hated the content, I only watched 10 seconds of it, and they still showed up. So that started thinking. And so when YouTube said that they're not connected, they're full of shit, because they are. Um, these are channels I would never search for. And so I started thinking, like, well, if I can get some of my shorts in front of more people, then maybe my other videos will pop up there as well. So that's where the experiment's coming into play. I want to see if my overall impressions and watch time go up at all if I make consistent shorts. And I'm also keeping track of subscribers. So it's like a 3-point case study that I'm doing. So hopefully I can get doing that this week and remember to do it. I keep forgetting. So, Sam, but you have to charge. What is that? An ice cream? Sam's charging me ice cream to teach her how to. I don't know. You lost me. I know some of the more effective strategies in the woodworking niche if you want a rundown at some point. Well, that's different. Probably there might be a few things that could overlap, but from a writer's perspective, I don't know. Like the other writer that I follow, she was doing some things I was thinking about trying myself, but then she decided that she wanted to do more of a personal channel, and so now she's doing shit that I would never do. So, I don't know, maybe I could do a makeup tutorial. With the beard and all. What do you think? Should I do put on makeup and talk about writing for 60 seconds? Closest thing to a milkshake. Nope. Looks like a snow cone or slushy. Yeah, it does. Will you let me grab my drink, please? Here. No, that went down the wrong tube. Oh. Fireball going down the nose. Going up the nose. Anyway, you should totally do a makeup tutorial. Erebeth can teach you. Or we can set Erebeth in here and she can do my makeup while I'm talking about writing. That would go viral for all the wrong reasons. Edutainment always outperforms pure education content. Coding channels are falling prey to that more and more. Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why I have, like, I'm pushing, 1,800 subscribers, and I've got 1.7 thousand watch hours in a 12-month period. I don't have binge-worthy content. Most people come to my stuff, learn what they want, move on. There's no reason to consistently watch more shit, because most of the time I'm like watching ER on downers. So, I've got to come up with a way to be funny. The problem is that my sense of humor is dark. So, I could do okay, but it would be not safe for work. I guess I can try to tone it down. I don't know. Sam said, "It's easy. I will teach you." The milkshake song popped in my head. Maybe Ari could do your makeup while you talk about writing. Oh, yeah, you probably were typing that as I was saying. Yeah. The one thing that I notice about women is that they cannot focus on one task. The fuck that come from? They'll create a video while putting on makeup and polishing their nails. Okay. I don't know. I've seen like Megan. And she was talking about stuff, and she was doing her makeup one day. Um, Women tend to be better at multitasking than men. I personally cannot multitask to save my life, though. I was really good at multitasking, but then I found that focusing on one thing at a time is far superior. In fact, there's a lot of case studies, or a lot of studies out there, that show that multitasking is actually counterproductive. So, yay. I was on a winning side that time. At the same time, hold multiple conversations with multiple people. Yeah. Well, shit, I do that. There was, oh my god, I was so stressed out. I was having like 5 conversations at once, and it was driving me nuts. Slack was going off, Discord was going off. Yeah, 2 from Discord were going off. All I wanted to do was write a blog post. Kids needed shit. I didn't send Reddit. You said that? Yeah, I thought so. You should make a steal his look video. Talk about your Hawaiian shirts. I don't steal his look. I don't know what that is. But the Hawaiian shirts aren't fancy. I like loud, colorful shirts. Always have. I like flamboyance. Ish. Humans don't really multitask. We rapidly swap between serial tasks, unless one of the tasks doesn't require much conscious thought. If you've ever been around a construction site, you'll know. I used to work at a construction site. I've done a little bit of everything. I can't multitask. I don't believe it's possible. I think multitasking is someone dividing their attention between multiple things. Yeah, that's the basis of the case studies that I've seen, is that when you divide your attention like that, then you're not giving 100% into each one, so there's a greater likelihood of making mistakes. Things take longer to get complete, so it's really, it's not good. They suggest that you focus on one thing at a time, which is why I dedicate specific blocks of time to what I'm doing for the day. So, like, for example, I have my block of time for the stuff I do for Green Geeks, and then immediately after that, I have a 2-hour block of time to write my book. Nothing else. So that is my 2-hour block of time, specifically for my book. I don't have to worry about trying to juggle too many things. And then after that, we got a 2-hour block of time for blogs. I got the blocks of times for videos. So that way I'm always focused on just one thing at a time. And sometimes not even that works, considering how much crap that I have to do in a week. When you rapidly switch between tasks, however, that's... Oh, hold on, whoa. Maybe it's a girl's thing. There are all kinds of steal her look graphics with fashion tips. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. But no, I'm not going to steal my shirts from somebody. Oh, do you know Ryan George? Like, I don't know if you guys know who that is. The guy that does the Screen Rants pitch meetings. He has his own channel where he's talking to himself. First guy to ever do this, first guy to ever do that. Well, he does one that's where it's from the future, and the guy is in 2023 talking to himself in the 1990s, and the shirt the future him is wearing, I used to have that shirt. I know where he bought it. It was like cool, like, oh my god, I have that shirt. I don't know if I still have it. It'll probably be in sterling if I do, but it was cool. It's like, hey, he shops at Walmart too. Anyway, however, that's how mistakes are made. When you rapidly switch between tasks and total output is less than 100% on one thing, but sometimes you have deadlines in tasks and you get more productivity by doing something else in the gap. Now, it also depends on what you're doing, though. For me, being able to focus 100% of my attention on a block of time like that in Asana works out brilliantly. I've done great. I was able to publish A Freelancer's Tale, my first book. That was all purely, as soon as I started setting it up in Asana, So, Shadow is demanding attention again. Yes, as long as I don't make eye contact, she's over there bathing. So, nobody look at her. But anywho, yeah. So I guess for shorts, I guess I can do like writing tips. I don't know. I like to do something fun, but like I said, I'm an acquired taste, so I don't know if it'll come off very well. Probably get a lot of hate. I can be a bit of a douche. Anyway, have you heard of the starter pack memes? No. No, I try to stay away from memes. Doing breakdowns is pretty effective if you can execute well. Break it down. I was thinking about, like, I love when we talk about movies. Um, like, the actual writing behind movies. I love talking about scripts and shit. Especially since I am also learning screenwriting. Uh, Hopefully I'll be able to start sharing some of that in the very near future. Especially with using Arc Studio, which is an amazing app, by the way. So I do have plans to make some more creative stuff on Creative Sanctuary's YouTube channel. That's where I put Despair. I would like to do some skits, maybe, some acting. I don't know. I don't think I'm that good of an actor, but fuck it. Mostly I just want to show off Arc Studio and how to use it. But I don't know. We can figure it out, I guess. I love doing the Despair videos, so maybe that'll be something I can do. Remember, hate comments are still good for the algorithm? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hate me all you want. Hate watch me to hell and gone. I don't care. As long as I get my watch time up and views. That's all that matters. Thank you very much. My female coworker will talk and type at the same time, but when I ask her to repeat what she said 5 minutes ago, she can't do it. She has no clue what she's saying sometimes. She's just talking. Some people are like that. Some people will talk just to hear themselves talk. That was my point on social media recently. I have no idea what to, like, I know I need to be more interactive, especially if I'm trying to grow my brand. But if I don't have something to add to a conversation, I won't. I don't just pop off whatever the fuck is on my mind on Twitter and Facebook. Everything I post has a purpose. I've never been very good at mindless rambling on social media. So, I don't know. Somebody's all sending me a book on how to make friends and shit. I'm like, that's not my problem. My problem is I don't want to sound like a dumbass. So, that's one reason why I don't use social media all that much, I guess. But memes are funny. You should want them in your life. Some memes are funny, I'll admit. I'll be taking a screenwriting course eventually. Cool. That's kind of like what I'm doing now. Michael should make a video titled YouTube Shorts Suck. I should. Oh, you know what? I can write that too. I've already got, as soon as you brought it up, I've got like 4 or 5 ideas run through my head. No, Michael, we love you. Oh, I love you guys too. I hate how every job wants you to be a multitasker. They're like, how do you juggle multiple projects at the same time? I want to say that's a terrible idea. Yeah, it is. In fact, when they start telling you that, that's when you start pointing them into the towards the case studies of how multitasking is actually terrible for productivity. And there's a lot of them out there now. Alrighty, I'm out. Catch y'all late. See you later, Max. Thanks you for stopping by. Oh, and I still need to hit you up for help with our 3D printer sometime this week. I'll shoot you a message on Discord. No one's played with it yet, so I don't know. They're having issues trying to get it to print and stick to the damn plate. So I will shoot you a message later. YouTube Shorts are contributing to lower human attention spans. That's everything. It's TikTok. All of it. If I saw that, Michael, then they won't hire me. Well, if you say that, well, surprise you pay. So, anywho, aside from shorts, a couple more things I want to cover before we call it a night is I am going to be working on polishing up my blogs this month, especially michaelbrockbank.com. It needs a bit more TLC and a few updating some pages, but after I saw how publishers actually look at people's blogs when considering whether they want to work with them, I thought maybe we should make it look spiffy. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to start dedicating some time to actually polish it all up. Crossing Colorado has a few things planned this month in terms of content and updates. I don't know if I'm gonna. It still needs a lot of work. It's going to be one of those long-term projects, I think. But I can do it. But there we go. Aside from that, what kind of fun writing streams would you guys like to see more of? I do enjoy doing the WordPress stuff as long as the plugin doesn't break. I love hanging out with you guys here, but I don't know, maybe should we start doing like topics or just be random? Social media is the worst? Yeah, yes it is. AI is said to be even more crazy. I will never use AI generated content for anything ever. I do use AI for some things, like when it's analyzing my own data, then that's fine because it's going to analyze it a hell of a lot faster than I am. But I will not use anything it prints out for content-wise. I will write everything myself. I will not use AI generated art, but there are some cool tools that are kind of on the borderline for me. Is one where it can take my background and put me fucking anywhere I want, so it's not such a freaking wreck behind me. But then I think it'd bug me because I wouldn't be authentic. I hate the idea of faking shit, so I don't think I could ever really get into AI ever. It's fun to play with, but I would never use anything on a professional level. The fall semester begins in the end of August. I'm taking 3 courses: nonfiction writing, novel reading, and adolescent literature. Kidlit. We should be random. We always are random. All in the hands of creeps and criminals is dangerous. AI in the hands. Wow. Yeah, AI in the hands of creeps and criminals is dangerous. Exactly. Especially with how good it's getting. It's getting kind of dangerous out there. And they're going to start using it in... it's only a matter of time before someone fakes a phone call and tries to sue them in court. I'm sure they could probably figure out that it's AI, but it's getting kind of, I don't know, getting kind of freaky. But anywho, so yeah, what kind of fun stuff aside from being random? Like I wouldn't mind doing like topics. I think we ought to have a Monday where we talk about movie scripts. That'd be fun. I enjoy doing that. Compare movies from the 1980s to today and the vast difference between them. Because Hollywood is intellectually bankrupt. I must say that I am flattered so many people with high IQs want to be friends with me. Does that mean I have a high IQ too? No. From a scientific perspective, that would be like saying all the ducks want to hang out. All my squirrels want to hang out with me. Does that make me a squirrel? No. It just means I'm friends with squirrels. But from talking with you, I bet you have a high IQ though. I don't see you having. I see you having an above average IQ. But yeah, that comparison is flawed. Alrighty, well, it is almost 8 o'clock. Does anybody have anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns before we wrap this up? How dare you disagree? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. The comparison is a flawed comparison because there are too many variables that can come into play. So it's not necessarily, it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it was a flawed line. Calm down, have some dip. Up there. But yeah, so those are my goals for August. Publish my book in excess of 95,393 words. Get started with shorts, probably tomorrow. Put more effort into the WordPress live streams. And some more self-publishing videos, I think. So, nope, I've got it. I got the card right here. I just making sure that nobody else had anything that they wanted to bring up before we say goodnight. What is, what it was, what it shall be. Or maybe I should do a video of my pirate. Or I can, maybe. Sorry. Anyway, do a whole video of my pirate voice. Don't know if I can do that without hurting my throat. Yeah, I covered everything. All right, cool. Well, all right. So last week's card was Today I Am Brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. You know what's better than high IQ? It's character. Absolutely. Some of my favorite people in the world have an extremely low IQ. And no, none of you know who, like, I'm talking about. At least I have a big butt. And I cannot lie. I like big butts. I don't, but, you know, it's an awesome song. Anywho, derailed. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. That was last week's card. I don't know how many of y'all actually did that. Did you all think you were brilliant? I tried to think I was brilliant, but chaos reigns supreme. I'll be your lightning rod of hate. Anyway, where are we at? I better start separating these better. Get to a point where they're all going to be redoing them. Okay. New card. Oh, there we go. Here's one for all you tree huggers out there. For all you people who need emotional support animals. I'm Generation X. We don't have emotional support animals. Okay, is right character is more important? Absolutely. I would prefer someone with a lot of character over someone who had a high IQ every day. Because, like I said, most highly intelligent people you come across have high IQs. A lot of them are arrogant, narcissistic, pains in the asses. You don't want to hang out with them. They're too strict, too rigid. They have a stick up their ass. No fun at all. I would rather have somebody who's fun. Huh. Max knows. I don't feel brilliant. I didn't feel brilliant last week. I had a bad week. I'm taking this week to change things. Let's do that. We're all going to change things this week. Okay, so the card this week is Today I Am Special. I actually say this a lot on the blog. Today I will realize that I am a unique, one-of-a-kind person. And that can go a lot of different ways. We are all unique, which is why you should never pitch yourself against the successes of somebody else. Everybody will have a different experience, even if you try to follow the exact same footsteps. Because there are too many variables that come into play that will instantly change every situation. You have the best of both worlds. You have a high IQ and you're fun. I try. I think a big part of that is because I didn't have a life of privilege like a lot of highly intelligent people do. I was raised to appreciate every single thing I came across. So I am especially, that honestly sounds like the most narcissistic thing ever. No, Not necessarily, because you are special. You are a unique, one-of-a-kind person. Every one of us is unique, which is why diet plans for one person will work brilliantly for one and suck for another. I know a lot of people that praise Atkins when it first came out. I also know a lot of people that got sick on Atkins when it first came out. It just it's not a shot in the dark. It's more of unique individual experiences. Different things happen to different people depending on their backgrounds, the decisions they make, genetics. And there's a lot of things that come into play, which is why you should never pit your successes against anybody else, because you're only in competition with yourself throughout life, and you don't know all the different variables that go into so-and-so's experience. Like me, yes, I made a ton of money on contact mills. I was able to do a full-time job. Not a lot of people did. In fact, I got into a little bit of a heated argument with somebody who said that it was impossible, and I said, bullshit, Klaus, because I did it. And it just comes down to their experiences and what they did to progress. They didn't do nearly as much as I did in the very beginning. And, well, it's like my best friend, he gave up trying altogether. So everybody's situation is different. That's why you should only compete against yourself. Always work on self-improvement. Because it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what Joe Blow does. All that matters is that you make today better than your yesterday. You are unique, just like everyone else. Well, you are. Everybody's unique. So if everybody's unique, then nobody is. Is that what you're trying to say? So, anywho, that's the card. We're going to stick with that one. Life lessons with Michael, right? That's what happens when you're fucking old. God, Max. I love you. My God, cat. Anywho, so I guess we're going to wrap this up. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget that if you're watching this later on, that Freelancer's Tale is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook format. It's a story about how I got started as a freelance writer, all the way up to what I do today. And the link is in the description down below. It's also on my website, michaelbrockbank.com. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, on X or Facebook. Though I have been more active on Threads lately, and I've been wanting to do more with Instagram. So on Instagram, I'm writer.sanctuary. Facebook is WriterSanctuary. X, Twitter is WriterSanctuary. Threads, I think, is writer.sanctuary, because it takes your Instagram account when I first set it up. So, yeah, I'm pretty easy to get in touch with. Worst case scenario, you can just Google me. So, Google my name. I'm everywhere. I did that on purpose. It took me about a year and a half. Well, a little bit more than that. The goal was to kick the doctor and lawyer off, and I did so. Oh, that's right. God, you're a dork. Anywho, thank you all for watching. Don't forget that I will be doing shorts tomorrow. I do have some plans for another video this week. And, yeah. Let's see if we can have an awesome week and do some amazing shit. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We got it going. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Wednesday. Maybe. I don't know. I need to drink more. Fuck, I only had like half my freaking... Look at that. Shh. Chug, chug, chug.